Okay, starting a little late today. The pre-stream nap that I was taking went a little long. I forgot to... A lot of times when I take a nap before stream, I usually give myself an alarm to make sure that I'm up in time. But for some reason I thought today, it's like, nah, I'll be fine. I'll definitely be up before time to start stream. And cut it. I want to say I cut it pretty close, but definitely went over by about 5-6 minutes. So yeah, today we are starting The Alliance Alive, HD Remastered. So far everything's good. Assume there's gonna be some type of intro, so. Hey Jigs, how you doing? Changing your approach to what? "1,000 years ago, the Daemons divided the earth with the Great Barrier. They split the world into realms and created laws to keep each realm under control. Since that day, the world has not seen a blue sky." Galil, there you are. I've been looking for you, you know. Oh, it's just you, Azura. No, it's just you, me. What are you up to? Oh, well. I was thinking what it would be like if you were right. Right about what? Azura, weren't you wondering how pretty the sky would be if it was blue? No, not if it's blue. It really is blue. I don't know about that. Can't even imagine a blue sky, and when I try, it kind of creeps me out. Now you're making fun of me. I'm not. Anyway, you were looking for me? Oh, right. Dad's calling you. Your old man? Octopath. Okay. You know, I was actually kind of juggling back and forth between this and Octopath to play next anyway, so. Okay, so left bumper and B to quick save. Octopath and Boktai. Well, if I like the first one, at some point I may do, because I did get the ROMs for all three with the hacks that let you like basically they give you like a shortcut on the controller to like up and down the light source. And I found all three of them with that hack. I don't know whether to congratulate you or not, because depending on how it turned out, that could either be great or horrible. Okay, so the money is so. Okay, so that's definitely something. I'm just checking some things with my, like, GPU software, because for some reason, I don't know, it almost seems like this game is running in slow motion. Let me try changing some things and restarting it. Yeah, because the other day I was messing around a little bit with some of the, like, GPU options to try to see if I could get, like, some of the, basically just to see if I could get it to do, like, some post-processing to make things look better. And I feel like maybe that's what's making it look like everything's going in slow motion. Turn them off and restart and see if that... Because according, like, you can't see it on stream, but I do have, like, the Steam little, like, frame checker. Like, according to the frame checker, it was at 60 FPS the whole time, but it felt like it was way lower. It's a little better. It's a little better, but it still kind of feels like everything's moving in slow motion. And it's not the frames, it's actually getting, you know, locked at 60. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not really sure what's going on. Well, you're probably not seeing 60 because, you know, due to internet problems, I've been streaming at 30 for a while now, just to keep the bitrate lower. But on my screen, it's at 60, but it definitely doesn't look like it. Maybe it's borderless. Let's try that, just see how it looks. Oh, now it looks fine. Okay, so let's process of elimination, try to figure out what was causing it. Okay, so it wasn't the anti-aliasing. It's VSync. VSync is causing it. Yep, 100% it's VSync. Yeah, at least we figured out what was doing it. How the hell is my controller keep? I think my old wired 360 controller that I use for all my PC gaming is finally dying. I brought him, Dad. Is there a new job, old man? Yeah, let's talk more downstairs. Taking this basket to the Recon Guild Tower, right? So what's inside? Cookies. Make them myself. Cookies? Dad's a lot handier than he looks. That's just to distract prying eyes. The real prize is the letter hidden in the secret compartment. So that's the job. Yeah. We're sharing intel with Silver Rain, the resistance group to the north. Apparently, one of the Daemon big shots is coming to this region. And a famous one at that. The Beast Folk are on edge. Potter is desperate to have something to show for it. Renzo is at a Recon Guild Tower to the east. Deliver it to him. Make sure nobody sees the letter. Leave it to me, Dad. Don't worry. I'll get it done spick and span. You're going too, Azura? Hey, Pops. Why don't I go instead? There's still some risk, even if it's low. Galil and Barbossa, 2 men carrying cookies? You'll get made in no time. Don't worry, Barbossa. I raised my daughter to be a strong girl. It's not as if I asked for this. Time to get going, Galil. Think you'll be fine. Look out for my daughter. You can count on me. Come on, hurry up. Yeah, and that's why, like, I bought a 360 controller a while back, and I made sure to get a wired one so I don't have to mess with batteries. And that's basically what I've always been using for PC games, but it's starting to act up. Like, the B button is kind of sticky, and I think even the analog is starting to kind of give out. Like, sometimes, I think it's the left. When you push the analog stick left, sometimes it doesn't make contact, and it'll just, like, stop, like, stutter a little bit. And now the cable is, like, just kind of randomly just having the controller disconnect. So I think it might be time to retire this. I may just use my PS4 controller until I can pick up another one, you know, dedicated for the PC. Order gem when your party has been annihilated in battle allows you to retry or flee. Yeah. Definitely worth it to talk to. Okay, so beast folk are oppressing the humans. You know, I wonder... I mean, they're both kind of tropes at this point, but I'm kind of curious. Like, I'd have to really go through and do the math, but, like, which storyline has been used most? Like, another race oppressing humans, or humans oppressing another race? I think Steam in general has DS4 support. Like, it's not really too much of a hassle, it's just unplugging from my PS4 and putting it to my PC, but I just kind of like having them... I kind of like having controllers dedicated to a system so I don't have to mess with them or anything. Yeah, if it messes up too much, I can just plug in my PS4 controller. Sounds like a good one. So these would probably be a good idea, just so that it's basically making up for having bad RNG. Yeah, I mean, even if they don't change the button prompts, a lot of times, I mean, if I know where they are on the Xbox controller, I can figure them out, at least until it goes into muscle memory. I'm not sure. Is this a good idea? Because it seems like something that would be a good idea to get early. So that's going to be for lowering the encounter rate. So right now he's got a sword and a spear equipped, and he's got the novice talent for both learned on. So I guess I decide which one I want him to learn skills for more. Get him that one. Yeah, but usually whenever you have, like, point-based skills like that, I mean, granted, I didn't really see anything in there for that. I mean, I basically gave them both a thing to make sure that if they finish a battle below 20% SP, it'll give them 20% SP. That just seems like a good idea for, like, grinding or being out for a long time. And then I gave them one weapon where they can up the rate at which they learn new skills. Oh, the Recon Guild Tower is straight to the east, you know? Got everything you need, Khalil? You're awfully upbeat, Azura. Well, I guess so. Now, off we go! Although usually in any game that has a lot of, like, skills and stuff like that that are point-based, you always look for a skill that ups the amount of points you get. Azura, watch out, it's a monster. Okay, let's fight it. Go, Azura. I'll stand in front so you support me from the back. Got it. So she has a heal spell. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I played Legend of Legacy before, so this is they're using the system from that, in which basically the effectiveness of your skills is depending on what position you're in the formation. Like every formation has slots for attack, guard, and support, and they have their own, like right there it says position level. So depending on what position they're in, that level, so like their attack and defense and healing and everything is different depending on which type of position they're in the formation. Okay. Yeah, I played Legend of Legacy, so I remember how most of this goes. It was definitely a really hard game, though. And these are the formations, so this one has 2 people in the attack. This one has a defense and an attack and a support, and 2 support. Let's just go for damage. Hey, Nami. I really did like the battles in Legend of Legacy. It's usually pretty hard to make a turn-based game. Like, it's hard to put difficulty into a turn-based game without it just being cheap. But that one, like, it wasn't really very well received, because it was kind of low budget and generic. But that game was hard. And it wasn't hard because it was just like the enemies were overpowered or they used cheap bullshit on you. It was hard because you had so many different factors you had to juggle mid-battle to like keep your damage up and your defense up and everything else. Because like, you basically had spells that you had to use to gain the favor of an element, and every element that you had the favor of would give you like a passive boost. And then you also had your formations, and you had to keep track of like each formation gives you like an attack, defense, or healing boost depending on what position they're in, and everybody has their own different levels within a certain position. So it's just a whole lot of things that you have to keep track of and juggle in mid-battle to be efficient. But it wasn't overly hard. Like, the enemies were just like, it wasn't one of those things where it's hard because the enemies like one-shot you or they just take forever to bring down. It was just hard because to play as efficient as possible, you had to juggle a whole lot of stuff. So I'm kind of glad to see that they're still using that here. It was stab between an enemy's feet and sweep their leg to make them fall. Can stun. Act 21. And that's another thing that I also liked about Legend of Legacy. It wasn't like a lot of games where they don't give you the hard numbers for everything. Like, they actually do here. Like, they tell you everything about your skills and everything else that you need to know. Like, it's not like a lot of other games where it would be like, oh, this one does minor damage, this one does mediocre damage, this one does heavy damage. It's like, no, they give you hard numbers for everything. So you know if one skill is better than another or not. Okay, so both of them have their highest rankings in attack. I should just keep them both in attack stance. Attack 17, attack count 1. No reason not to. That would be Ragna. He is going to have me playing Octopath after this. So, basically just more defense against fire. No, that's fine. I mean, on the plus side, that means that by the time I'm done with this and Octopath, it'll definitely be time for me to play Soul Hackers 2. Leo, I can see the recon tower now. Looks like they noticed us. It says Renzo's waiting for us. Yeah, let's hurry over there. Doing battle with the Tactics Guild Tower supporting you will sometimes activate Sabotage to stun all enemies. Okay, but how do I... Said I could check Telegraph, but how? Oh, did they? Who is it? Anybody recognizable? So 10 and 13. Anything else? It's been a while since we saw Renzo. I hear he's been busy with his work as a communications officer. Does he look all that busy to you? Maybe I heard wrong. Oh well, if it isn't the cutest couple in Svalna. Come on, not this again. I keep telling you it's not like that. Yeah, if you tried anything on his daughter, old man Wyatt might knock you clear in her tomorrow. Quit it already. Renzo, we brought you a package from the old man. Pops baked these himself? Thanks! Silver Rain is chomping at the bit for new intel too. So essentially they stole him away from Square to do the music for this. Something happened? There's a Damon Big Shot coming, but some ancient ruins have also been found to the southwest. They're calling it the Ancient Museum. Sounds like there's something real dangerous over there. Dangerous? The rumors are all over the place. It's a gate to the Daemon world. It's a new weapon. Some people even say there's a ship that can cross the Dark Current. Ship that can cross the Dark Current? What does that even mean? So if it exists, it could travel outside of this world? Who knows? Hey, but if we could do that, maybe we could turn the tables on those Daemons. That'd be cool, right? I also hear there's a painting of a blue sky, too. That one's right up your alley, Azura. Oh, stop it already. Come on, don't you think a blue sky would be romantic? Oh, sure, you got romance on your mind, all right. Okay, you two, be careful on your way back. Especially you, Azura. Who knows when this guy will try something funny, know what I mean? No, I wouldn't do that. Signomancy Salesman. If you don't have an Aetheract equipped, you can't use Signomancy, so be careful. Use the sigil power of the Aetheract to enhance an ally's Sen. Affects sorcery attack damage and resistance to status ailments. Okay, so since I don't have anybody with sorcery, it would basically just be the resistance to status ailments. Because Signomancy damage is focus. I'm sure they probably have like a side-by-side somewhere. You can find a picture. So just basically sharpened everything up and added detail. That would be the... because it was originally a 3DS game. Yeah, because it's like DS and 3DS games. I don't know what the stance is for the actual companies that are making them, but every time, like on Reddit or on a forum or something, people talk about bringing DS or 3DS games ports over to like other systems. They always try to make it like it's this huge big deal that it has two screens, when 99% of the time, the second screen on the DS and the 3DS is not really used for much. Like, I would be willing to bet that in the original 3DS, the second screen was just this. It was probably just the mini-map. And then when you went into battle, the second screen was just your stats, which they can very easily just put across like the bottom quarter of the screen like every other JRPG. Like, everybody always makes this big deal about, oh, there's two screens, they won't be able to translate that into a one screen. Is like, it's very rare that that second screen is ever used for anything that you wouldn't be able to just put somewhere on a screen. Especially since the screen would have more real estate. Like, you'd have way more pixels to work with than you would on the DS or the 3DS screen, so you could just have a wider view so you have more room to put some of those things and just make them transparent. Hey, Galil, aren't you at least a little interested? Yeah. But even then, those, like, a lot of the touch controls and the 3D stuff, like, that was mostly Nintendo stuff, which probably isn't going to get ported anyway, except maybe to the Switch. And even then, those are usually like release titles where they're just showing off the gimmick, and then past like the first couple of waves of games, no one ever really does anything with them anymore. I already said I wasn't going to try anything. And I believe you, but I was talking about the painting of the blue sky at the ancient museum. If it really exists, I want to see it. Hey, Galil, take me there? I know you can be stubborn once you've made up your mind, but still. Fine, if you won't take me there, I'll go by myself. Yeah, because I know I've gotten into that argument a lot of times about a lot of the SNT games that are on 3DS. Like Strange Journey and the 4 Duology and all those. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. TWEWY would actually be one of the hardest games to do it with. And granted, a lot of people complained about how it works on Switch when it's docked because you can't make use of the touchscreen. But, I mean, that's more of a rare case. And like I said, I've gotten to this argument mostly over the SMT games, and if you played the SMT games on 3DS, almost all of them are exactly what I just described. When you're out in the open world, the second screen is the minimap. And when you're in battle, the second screen is just the status of your team. Which, both of those, every other JRPG, just put the minimap in the upper right corner, make it transparent so you can see through it. Done. When you're in battle, you just leave the bottom quarter of the screen to show the stats. Done. Like, there's not really any reason for the two screens and why they wouldn't be able to be merged into one easily. I mean, it's basically just, do they want to go through the trouble of having to, I guess, redo the game by relocating all of those things onto one screen? I'm not saying it would be easy, but it's definitely not an impossible feat, because a lot of times people bring that up, like as if the fact that the console doesn't have two screens means it'll be impossible to ever port these things. Like, no, I mean, it's probably going to be more work than a normal port, because they're going to have to import things from that second screen and put them into a single screen. It's not just going to be a straight up, port the game over. There's going to be a little more work to it, but it's definitely not impossible to fit the information of both screens into one. Southwest. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. There's been games that are way more intensive use of the dual screen that they've managed to fit into one. So saying that it has two screens, it can't be done, is definitely not an argument. It'll be a little more work because they're going to have to they're going to have to shuffle things around, but it's definitely not a hard can't be done like a lot of people make it out to be when you try to bring it up to them. I didn't realize you have to equip your healing items. I wonder if this game also has a battle level. What's that tower? It's a library guild tower, you didn't know? I've heard about it. Dad would be so disappointed in you. The library guild is where they keep records of things like geography, monsters, and items. Please, you should have known all this already. Oh, but they might have some info about the ancient museum. Should we try stopping by? Yeah, because a lot of Saga-style games, well, the Romancing Saga games, Saga Frontier 1 and 2, I think even Last Remnant has it, but they basically have like a hidden level where how many fights you get into, the enemies start to get harder and harder in the encounters. And you can kind of screw yourself over by fighting too many fights till you get to the point to where even though your stats are up to snuff to fight the enemies, your equipment is not because you haven't progressed far enough in the story. And you just end up making things harder on yourself. So I don't think Legend of Legacy had it. Or if it did, I just didn't notice. I'm curious if this one does. These are basically things I'll have to look up once I finish streaming today, since I usually don't look at a walkthrough until I've at least done my first day. Is this the Library Guild Tower? Maybe that person is the guild master. Let's ask her about the ancient museum. Welcome to the Library Guild. If there's something you're researching, please speak with the concierge next to me. Oh, you wouldn't happen to be Wyatt's daughter, would you? Do you know anything about the ancient museum? The ancient museum. Ah, you mean the ruins found on top of that mountain beyond here, right? I know of it because those beast folk have been clearing a path there till recently. However, even if you travel there, I don't think they'll allow you to go inside. My our leader, asked to investigate a few days ago, but the beast folk turned her away. She wasn't very happy about that. Oh, looks like we can't even get in. May as well go home. We're definitely getting in. We still don't have any details, but one of the explorers here was from the Recon Guild. We made a copy of a map he found at the ruins. You can bring it with you if you'd like. Really? You don't mind? It's fine. Just don't do anything dangerous. Yes, ma'am. We'll be safe. Thank you. Be careful, okay? I mean, it's free, so why not? What is this? Chaosium Gem. You can collect Chaosium Gems and then exchange them for a variety of items. Okay. So this is the ancient museum. This place is huge. Who the hell are you guys? This place is off limits. You apes should crawl back into whatever hole you came from. Who are you calling apes, huh? Fine, if that's the way you want it. Azur, come here a sec. They make me so angry. I bet those guys would bend over backwards if we were daemons. We definitely can't just break through all that security. Fine, let's find someplace else where we can sneak in then. Maybe we can't sneak in after all. Just leave this to me. How can we get inside? There we are. Is that Signomancy? Seems pretty useful. Want to try learning it? Of course, the two guards saw none of that. Wow, this is amazing. Maybe this is where we can find what we're looking for. I wonder, though, Is there really a picture of a blue sky around here? It has to be. I mean, the sky used to be blue back in those days, before the Daemons came along. Isn't that just a legend, though? A blue sky, pitch black nothingness past a dark current. Those are all just stories, aren't they? I'm fine with that. Even if none of it's true, it's still my favorite story. What's with those statues? Only 2 of their staffs are shining. Hey, Galil! Huh. That pattern on the floor is an Etheract symbol, right? Etheract? You really don't know anything, do you, Galil? An Etheract is an item for using Signomancy. Look at this dagger. Oh, the one from earlier? This symbol is the same pattern as the one on the floor, right? Ah, you're right. So do the staffs that have those statues are holding have the same symbol too? Yep, I was just about to say that. I don't think any of this is a coincidence, though. What do you mean? Look at all the statues in this hall. They're all facing the pattern in the center. Now that you mention it. Right? Isn't that weird? Yeah? I bet something's hidden here. Something like what? The picture of a blue sky. Isn't it obvious? What? Anyway, let's try looking around. This is so exciting. Yep. Well, I mean, and that's... They kind of run into the same problem that a lot of shonen anime have, where once one of them names something, then somebody else has to come up with a different name for it, which is how you end up with, like, Ki, Nen, Reiki, like, every different series has to have their own name for whatever bullshit power they're using to do their supernatural stuff. And since Star Ocean already took symbology, and I'm sure there's other... I can't think of them right now, but there's definitely other games that have also taken, you know, the whole... You know, you're using symbols to cast, and they have a name for it. I mean, the names start running out. You have to start coming up with more and more ridiculous things to call it, because the other ones have already been used up in other properties. Is this an Etheract symbol? No, it's not. Part of it's colored. What could it mean? Something up with this statue. The light's gone. The light's coming out from the staff. What was that voice? And I heard a sound from somewhere. Oh, I'm sure rune magic has been used somewhere. But that's what I'm saying. Whenever someone uses up a name, I don't know that it would be like anything legally binding, but it just seems like everybody else has to try to name their shit different, so eventually you come up with weirder and weirder names. Oh, this one's an AoE. It also costs 4 SP. But it's a triangular AoE, it's stronger, and it has a stun effect. Wow, there's so many pretty paintings in here. Let's take a closer look. Looks so real. There's wind coming from behind that painting. Oh, nice. So the painting of a treasure chest was an actual treasure chest. This doesn't even make sense. Maybe I'm supposed to create shadows like in that picture from before by using the statue's light. Okay, so we did the one on the left. Let's do this one. Okay. So the one on the right closes shop, and the one on the left opens. So this doesn't really do anything for me. Actually, let me go back to where... There are way more paths than I originally thought. I thought it was only the two at the top. Okay, so it probably goes up exponentially, but the battle streak bonus for doing 2 battles in a row is not that great. Alright, let's check out all the other paths. Is that better than what I already have? No, it's the same thing. Hey, this room is decorated with all these weapons. Maybe there's some kind of legendary weapon lying around here. No, but I'm pretty sure this is what I need to open up the main door. Alright, let's see if this battle's winnable, or if I do have to leave everything behind. Okay, so that's the only difference. This is Pierce. I was about to say, this one is better than this one all around. The difference is this one has a Pierce attribute, which the sword normally doesn't have. Oh, damn. Alright, so I killed one of them, so this is doable. Might not make it out unscathed, but I think it's doable. Oh, what the hell happened to Parry? Thought maybe only grabbing one, I'd only have to fight one of them. Alright. So I guess we'll just take the stone staff. And we'll explore the rest of this place. And then come back. Temporarily raises endurance and focus when eaten. Oh, what is this room? Wow! There's so many vehicles I've never seen before. I'm sure after we do the fourth one, this is where we regret it all and it fights us. Oh. It's not. Greatly heals HP lost in combat. Convenient case for organizing medicines, allowing Woods to use any medicinal items during combat. Okay. So instead of giving him medicine, I just give him the medicine pack, and then he should be able to use any medicines at the inventory if I read that right. And she has her heal spell, so she's good there. So now upper left, well, upper left and down here are the only ones I haven't checked. Yeah, that's the gate. So it's the same strength as the normal attack, but it looks like normal attacks don't get positional level ups. And this one hits twice. Yeah, it hits twice and it has positional level ups. What is this place? Is this the museum director's office? Sure looks like it. $500. And a steam cannon. Box came out from the light? Is this a cross? I think there's writing engraved on it, but it looks like another language. Hey, Wabon. Unfortunately, Ragnar beat you to it. He already got the redeem. Maybe it's some kind of amazing treasure. Let's just take it with us. Okay, so that's a story item. What's fog do? Weaker than active trap. Costs more. Other than it starting with a slightly higher level from guard and support position, I'm not seeing why it costs more. Yeah, I told you Ragnar picked it. He picked Octopath. It's time to open the top floor of the Celestial Room. Are those Stales of Light? Wait, so... I thought that was going to open up this door. Is it? I don't think I can change it anymore. I'm just gonna go and assume that that door couldn't be opened by way of these statues yet. No way. Are we really going to find a picture of a blue sky? Getting kind of nervous. There's nothing here. There's another puzzle. So we want a blue sky. Not glowing, that's kind of weird. The heck? Look, over there. See, it's real. It really exists. It's amazing. It's exactly how I pictured it. And this ship. Is it the ship that can cross the dark current? I don't know if I believe it, but are these buildings Falna? It's got a totally different feel. Maybe dull with no talent for the arts, but even I can appreciate the appeal of this picture, though it still smacks of primitive barbarism. Who are you? I am Grosser Radahn, here to secure these ruins by council decree. A daemon? Indeed. You won't let us go, will you? Correct. Entering this facility is a crime worsened by having seen this picture. What are you going to do? The law is the shield of order and equality, and I serve as its sword. Thus I must pass judgment on you. It is my duty to do so. Sir, be careful. This guy is insanely strong. Okay. Oh, that was kind of overkill. No, not bad for a human. Can't let anything happen to Azura. But now it's over for you. Oh, okay, so I'm not supposed to win this. Crimes call for punishment. This is what you deserve. Khalil! Human signomancy. It is futile before our sorcery. Azura! Khalil, where are you? I can't see. Are you over there? Azura! For seeing that which must not be seen, your eyesight is now forfeit. Consider it a mercy that you still live. You're next. Damn it. These lines go by way too quick. This is bad. At this rate, we'll both... Azura, what are you doing? I'm going to try something. Just get ready to run. No way, it's too reckless to do that by yourself. I'll be fine. I know it'll work. Just have some faith in me. You can't see, yet you still intend to fight. In this status, you can perform a final strike, which unleashes the hidden power of your equipped weapon. There's only one chance. I have to use Crimson Echo. Using Crimson Echo will destroy Memento Knife. Is this okay? Please give me strength. Please give me strength, Mom. So they fled. Naive of me to underestimate humans. A lesson well learned. Okay, so your super moves destroy your weapon. 1,000 years ago, the humans were annihilated by the overwhelming power of the Daemon invasion. It's been several centuries since the Daemons set up the Great Barrier to divide the world. As the ruling elite, the Daemons were served by their lessers, the Beast Folk. It became normal to see humans as the most inferior race of all. The flames of humanity's resistance refused to be extinguished. And now great change will sweep across the world once again. Alright, now we get to see the opening. Well, it's the same writer as Suikoden. So if I had to guess, the humans are actually going to join up with the Beast Folk to fight the Daemons. But as it's a little after 4, I'm going to go ahead and take, now that we've seen the opening, this is good enough a time as any, I'm going to go ahead and take my break, and then when I come back, we'll see what happened to Azura, if she's actually blind still, or if it was temporary. So, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I'm back. Galil, are you alright? Barbarossa, it's just Azura's eyes. It was a rather powerful Daemon spell, though human Signomancy can't affect it. Even a powerful Signomancer wouldn't have a chance at dispelling it. See, Azura's a strong girl. She'll make it through. She still needs your support. All you can do for her right now is give her that. He who walks a path never wavers in his step. Pointlessly beating yourself up is just the same as doing nothing. You do what you can, that's all. Anyway, I've got a new job for you. Call Azura, won't you? She's probably at her usual spot, that place of yours. Right, so doesn't look like anything different. Let me stand on your portal. Galil, that's you, right? Zura, Are you so worried? I'm okay, I promise. I can sense my surroundings with signimancy. Besides, once we dispel the daemon sorcery, I'll go back to normal. But it wasn't your fault, Galil. I'm the one who wanted to go. Plus, I got to see that painting of the blue sky. I can see the image in my mind's eye even now. Didn't you need me for something? Yeah, your father's looking for you. Okay, let's go. Zura. I couldn't protect you this time, but I swear to you, I'll show you that blue sky again. No matter what it takes. Okay. I don't know, they haven't gone too deep into how much they can do with it. Good, we're all here. Let's get down to business then. The topic being this, of course. This is the mirror that Galil and Azura found in the ancient museum. I had my connections look into it. There are ancient characters inscribed on the surface. The item itself seems to have some function, but that's all we could figure out. We were hoping it was connected to the blue sky and a ship that can cross the dark current. According to Galil, the daemon who showed up is probably of high standing. Might be the big shot we've heard rumors about. So this thing might be valuable, Wyatt. Is that all you learned? Now, Pops, this is me we're talking about. I didn't come back empty-handed. Here there's a linguist in the living forest to the north who can decipher the words. Living forest? People live there? And let's get going. If Renzo and Barbarossa are with me, this will be... Hey, don't leave me out of this. I'm going too, of course. You can't. I won't let you get into danger, Azura. I told you already that I can sense my surroundings with signimancy. I even know what expression you're making right now, Galil. Dad, I can go, right? Ever since I allowed you to join the Night Ravens, I've been prepared for this to happen. Old man! I don't just mean Azura. Galil, I've thought of you as my own son ever since we took you in. I want both you and Azura to be careful. Sounds like Daddy's giving his blessing for Azura and Galil to be together. Renzo! Renzo and I will be with you too. And Galil is a fine fighter. Don't worry, Wyatt. We'll stay safe. Take care of them, Barbarossa. Okay, so I think... Still not quite a full party. I think they said that the party is 5 members in this. Which is definitely a step up, because it does seem to use a modified version of the systems from Legend of Legacy, but that one only let you use 3 people. So juggling everything was a little bit complicated. This one might be easier since you could probably have an easier time, like, setting someone to be a tank, one person be a healer, and then everybody else help out as needed or do damage. That'll probably be the best one for right now. I move them around. She's Daredevil now. She's blind, but she's using magic to be able to see. Okay, so he's axe and shield. He's sword and bow. Oh crap, I did that on the wrong person. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Oh well. Oh yeah, Zura, you used Crimson Echo against that Daemon, didn't you? Damn it, you pushed yourself too far. I'm sorry, it was the only way we could escape. You weren't wrong to use it. But when you use a final strike, know that it will break your weapon. Make sure you have a spare in case it ever comes to that. Thanks, Barbarossa. Damn it, if only I had been strong enough to protect Azura. Don't feel so bad, Khalil. Just be glad that you're alive. Death won't get you anywhere. That's true. Alright, I'm gonna fight to get stronger. Wait, there's more. You can now also use final strikes. While ignited, a character can use the equipped weapon to perform a final strike. The details of each weapon's final strike can be viewed in the item's lower screen menu. Ignition final strike added to the guidebook. Party members can enter a state of ignition in battle when their emotions are stirred upon damaging an enemy, taking damage from an enemy, or when an ally falls unconscious. Once ignited, a character will be able to use their final strike. The ignited state will end when either final strike is used or when the party wins the battle. So it's an RNG thing if when they go into ignition. Extremely powerful battle art usable only in an ignited state. Sacrifices the equipped weapon. The effects vary by the weapon, such as dealing massive damage to foes or healing the entire party. Key part of battle is weighing the strategy of deciding whether to heal up and tough it out or accept the costs and bet on the power of a final strike in desperate situation. Weapons damage and final strikes can be restored to normal at the Blacksmith Guild or fixed with a repair kit. Okay, so they're not permanently gone, they're just fucked up until you repair them. Living Forest is supposed to be north from here, but you need me to show you the way? Definitely. Please let us follow you. Alright, fine. I'll be sure to escort you guys. To get to Living Forest, we'll have to pass through the mountains up north. Oh, never mind. It's not random. It's a gauge that fills up. Okay. I feel like I didn't learn nearly enough skills with Galil and Azura during that opening compared to what these guys have. Oh wait, the whole reason I switched him to the further back slot is to use his bow. I'll switch to that. Yeah, we're on the right track so far. Next we'll head toward the mountains up north. Oh, watch out for water devils when walking near water. Thanks for the advice. Dad always says that to me. Should I in fact be watching out for them, or should I be trying to fight them? Another Chaosium gem. Holy crap. Could be. I don't know that that's where it'll go, but it's a possibility. Oh, fuck. It took so goddamn long just to kill one of those things. I think we might be dead. Definitely should have heeded the warning about not going against the water devils. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to use it just to not die. Even that might not be enough. Each of those, they're both just single target. I gotta hope it kills the one that... Nope. I was gonna say, I gotta hope that it's enough to kill the one that's fresh, but it's not. I mean, I saved right when I left the town, so it's not that big a deal, but... You know, when they tell you not to do something, you always have to try to do it. So basically the only thing I lose out on is the gem that I grabbed when I ran into the water. A trainer in martial arts make her a blind master. Yeah, definitely watch out for water devils. Well, I mean, it's money. That's all it is. Making... Did my camera freeze up again? I mean, like, making big, flashy animations like that basically just comes down to, do you have the money? And honestly, I really think that Square is probably the only company that actually does make AAA level JRPGs. And not even all of them, just their like most high profile ones, but they're the only ones that put actual AAA money into a JRPG. Like all the rest of them are still at best doing AA money. That's just a regular bot. What the hell are they? I thought we had launched ourselves into a whole new era of bots with that one that came out the other day with that big paragraph sales pitch about how you can get 10 followers for free with a promo code for 1 day. Now we're just back to regular old come to this website bots. Is it? Like, does anybody else hear it? Damn it. Will you stop? Oh, let's check. Alright, do you hear it? I muted the game. Do you still hear it? Like, is it still there? Because I can tweak, like, the background noise canceller to get rid of it. Okay. So I'm going to turn the game back on. So is it back? Because if it's back now, then it's the actual game. Maybe now? I was just thinking maybe one of the other, like... Maybe one of the other sound inputs that I'm not using is, like, rubbing up against something. Yesterday, it was probably because of my air conditioner. I don't have that on today, though. I guess let's do an experiment then. See if this is what it was. Do you hear it now? Like, is it in there now? Okay. I hear that too. I think that might actually just be the game at certain parts kind of wigging out on the audio. Yeah, like it just did it right there. Like, I think that's actually the game having audio bugs every once in a while. This looks like the living forest.
Isn't the air in this forest kind of refreshing? And I don't get why that scholar would live all the way out here.
Scholars tend to be a bit on the kooky side. Alright, let's get going. Hold on, Galoo. What is it, Barbarossa? There are two reasons why this place is called the Living Forest. The first is that the trees grow blue and appear as if they're really alive. And the other is because of the rumor about this dryad that dwells in the forest depths.
Dryad?
I've heard that it's a plant monster that looks just like a human. I don't really know the details either. Do you know anything about it, Renzo?
No, not much. Wait, really?
I've heard the rumors at the guild. I don't think anyone's going to figure out what that dryad is anytime soon.
What do you mean?
Well, anyone who's supposedly seen that thing is dead now. To top it off, it sounds like all of them were easily killed. I don't know how, but that's enough proof some sort of crazy monster is hiding in this forest. Last thing we want to do is run into it. That's right. Don't get careless. Stay away from any areas that seem suspicious.
Okay. But then, if that scholar is living in such a dangerous forest...
It's like I said, a lot of scholars are a little bit kooky. Alright, let's be careful while we're here. I kind of want all these to follow me so I can get a chain battle of more than two. Yeah, because a two-chain battle only nets you, like, one extra talent point. I want to see how many you get with, like, 3 and 4. Power syrup. Okay, they're handing out a lot of antidotes here. Also, now that I think about it, since I have her in the support role, I should definitely give this to her. Damn it, couldn't get close enough to the other one. She learned the old one too.
It's a water devil. It'll drag you in if you get too close. Let's hurry and run.
Didn't exactly give me enough time. Oh, god damn it. Whew. Actually got through that. Can't make it from there from up here. Another antidote. What was that voice just now? Here on, we're probably in the Dryads' territory. Don't let your guard down. Why is there a person here?
Can we get this thing to move?
Looks like we'll need a key for that.
Oh, really?
Greetings, my name is Freya.
Nothing in particular. I'm simply here. Since long ago, I've always loved this place. This forest is alive. If you pay attention, you can hear its breath. Are you talking about Granny Citro? She lives in a house just past here. Dryad? I haven't seen one, no. Are you looking for the Dryad? Are you going to find and kill it? No? I see.
Thought so. She's the Dryad. Now, I have a save, so let's see if we can fight this thing or not. Yeah, that was close. What we've done helps all those victims rest in peace. Or it could have just been a really bad thing. Is this the scholar's house?
I think so. Let's go see them. Hello? Is the scholar in here?
The hell are you guys? You just barged into my home. No, never mind. It's a woman. Oh yeah, right. They said Granny Citro, didn't they? You're the linguist? Yeah, I'm Citro. I live all the way out here so I don't have to deal with people. Can't believe you actually found this place. Ma'am, we've come because we need your help. Huh? And people like you just need courage and will. Just get back up whenever you fall. That's all you need to do. You guys can handle your own problems. Kid, you agree with me, don't you? Well, yeah, I guess so.
Hey, don't just agree with her.
You're right, of course, but we sure could use the wisdom that comes with age. You mind taking a look at this? Where did you find this? We found it in these ruins, what they call the Ancient Museum.
We snuck past the Beast Folk security.
Oh, so you guys are the ones who broke into that place. I see. So that's why you're here. You want me to decipher this. Right, of course you do. Now, if you'll give me a sec. I see. Scholars really are as strange as you say. Yeah, let's just wait for now.
Hey, you think she's done yet?
We'll just have to wait. This is nothing like waiting for my enemy to appear on the battlefield. No, this is much worse. Really, I kinda like this. It's much easier than fighting. Alright, I got it. So what does it say? Yeah, so this is an ancient text. It's from before the Daemons showed up and divided the world. Divided the world? What are you talking about? Since the Daemons and Beastfolk strictly prohibit people from even talking about history, I can only theorize, but there's a whole other world outside the dark current that surrounds our own. Our world's a lot bigger than we think. It was split into multiple parts a long time ago. We live in just one of them. That's what the writing on the mirrored cross says.
There's other worlds out there?
Yes, that's right. If you believe what the writing on that mirrored cross says, anyway. Divided worlds. Is that everything that was written there? That mirrored cross was made back when the world was still a whole. It seems to be an experimental tool made for an arc that connects to each of the 4 different worlds. Well, I'm more interested in the script this ancient text uses, though. Would you save that for another time, ma'am? So the location of this arc is... Based on the maps that we use today, it looks like it's in the North Cape Cave. North Cape Cave. A ship that can pass through the dark current is there? Never heard anything about that. Maybe it's got something to do with this.
Hey, is the Ark going to be at North Cape Cave?
Either way, if we're going to North Cape Cave, we'll need Silver Rain's help. I say we head back to Wyatt's place. Let's take the path south on the way back. I got the water wheel key from that old woman. That should let us take a shortcut. Oh, that's pretty nice of her. Hey, Azura, are you coming with us to North Cape Cave?
Of course I am.
Alright, I should probably equip someone with that Dryad bodysuit. Wrong button. Okay, so it's got the same defense as the Spider Shawl, but it's heavier. And it makes you more vulnerable to fire. Also got Sense and Agility +2. Guess I'll give it to her. Yes, I am going to make her a blind monk who also does magic. There we go. Okay, so let's see how much a 3 battle chain gives us extra, because a 2 battle only gives us 1 extra point. Okay, so a 3 is worth 3 extra points. Feels like those audio bugs are starting to come in more often. Oh wow, I didn't realize I was still in full screen. Okay. For some reason I thought Power Syrup was going to end up being like an item to up your strength, but it actually gives you... It's actually an MP restoration item. Or SP in this game. And fuck it, let's hurry back. So they give you the option to walk back or just teleport back. That's nice. The outside world and a ship that can cross the dark current. I was hoping we'd learn something more substantial on the Daemons, but nothing really came of it. We should take it with a grain of salt, but this is too tempting not to follow up on.
If we could form an alliance with humans on the outside world, we may be strong enough to oppose the Daemons.
That's a possibility. I think it's a risk worth taking.
Yep, this lead is definitely worth following.
Like we're all in agreement then. I've already got the Silver Rain moving. We'll need their help to reach the North Cape Cave. Honestly, it's settled then. Be careful out there. Alright, apes, no sudden moves. Great Lord Barter is here. I run this town, so I'm personally conducting this search. We know this is a resistance hideout. Comb this place from top to bottom. Be sure to root them out from anywhere they may hide. A great Daemon will be visiting us soon. I should have something to show off, other than my own strength, of course.
Dad?
If we're doing this, I'll take the lead.
Me too.
Wait, Khalil, Barbarossa, I'll stall them. You stay down here. Renzo, Barbarossa, I think you understand. I'm counting on you. Yeah. Map. Dad might be dead, but I think we're gonna get away. How can I serve you, Lord Barter? We are but humble merchants. There must be some reason for this. A reason? There sure is, old-timer. This place seems a little shady to me. It's all the reason I need. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll dig up enough dirt on you to get you executed. Even if we don't, you're a thorn in my side, so you get a free execution. Here, take him. Please wait, there's nothing here, I promise you. You won't find anything or anyone in our wine cellar. Would you shut up? Don't get in the way. Those bastards.
Khalil.
Now then, you two, it's time to run.
What are you saying, Renzo? At this rate, they'll arrest the old man.
Wyatt told us to run because he saw that it'd be impossible for us to escape out the front. Sorry, kid. We're still not strong enough yet.
We can't just abandon him.
Hurry up. If you're just going to whine, I'll knock you out and carry you myself. Make your choice.
But where will we run?
There's an escape route in the back. Stand back.
What is this place?
It's the underground waterway in Svalna. It's infested with monsters now, but we'll make it outside if we just keep going.
I had no idea there was something like this under the city. Save the chit-chat for later. We gotta get out and meet up with Silver Rain at the East Plateau. Right after that, we'll save Pops.
Yep. So one of the barrels did not actually have any booze in it. There was something I was going to look for, and now I just completely blanked out on it. Oh, right. I was gonna look up how old Renzo was since he referred to the other two as kids. He's 19. I'm not sure I'd say he's old enough to call them kids, but he is at least an adult. Barbarossa's middle-aged.
Found them! Hurry and notify Lord Bader!
Yeah, I was thinking about it before. I was pronouncing it Bader, but if you pronounce it Bader, it's, you know, a one letter off from Lord Vader.
Damn it, if we let them get away.
Forget about them.
What? Come on, now's your chance. Hurry up and run already. If you're just gonna stand there, you're gonna get caught. Who's that?
Forget it, just hurry. New party members? Because I know the party is supposed to be able to fit 5. We only have 4.
Looks like coming this way was the right choice. You dumb resistance apes.
So it comes down to this. Rachel, hold on.
You can't just sit back and do nothing. Alright, but that's the most I can do for you. Hang in there, you guys.
You even understand the delicate situation I'm in. What's that all about? Who knows? Maybe we've got fans. Hey, they're coming. Nah, they're spaced out too much.
Yes, we won. They slowed us down. They'll catch up to us soon. Let's hurry. Thought I could get close enough to the other one. Oh, that's a two-hander. Alright, it's that door over there. Once we get through, it's clear sailing. Thank goodness. I gotta admit, you guys almost got away. Must be real frustrating now that the tables have turned, huh? That's just too bad for you guys. Face it, you guys are trapped like rats. Seeing you guys shaking in your boots all scared and helpless. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. No way. It's no use running. Doesn't matter what you try, it's over for you monkeys. Did you really think you'd get away with so many of us after you? Huh? Listen, Galil, Azura. The two of us owe a lot to Wyatt. There's nothing we won't do for him. You guys are family to me, even if I do mess with you a little too much sometimes. What the heck are you talking about? Why are you saying that now? You guys need to pick up that noisy package from Silver Rain. Galil, Azura, that's your job now. It's all up to you two. Stop saying that, both of you. Relax, we're not planning on dying. That sound like that's my style? We'll slow them down a bit and run the first chance we get. Hurry, there isn't much time. Wyatt believes in you. We believe in you too. Now you know what to do. Run. Barbarossa, Renzo! Galil, I'm counting on you. Alright, let's go, Azura. Okay. You guys sure are dumb. Just how long can the two of you stall us? Who knows? We won't know till we give it a try. Well, I guess that explains why their stats were so much higher than ours. I thought maybe I just didn't grind enough in the early part, but turns out they were crutch party members for the early part. Actually, I should probably just go ahead and stop here. Only 10 minutes left. Dad, Renzo and Barbarossa. How could this have happened? Let's get in contact first with Silver Rain at the East Plateau. Galil? Let's go, Azura. You need to carry on for your old man and everyone else's sake. So yeah, that's the first stab at Alliance Alive. So yeah, it definitely plays a lot like Legend of Legacy, which I played years back, like before I even started streaming. I still kind of remember the ins and outs of it a little bit, just because it was so different and complicated that you really had to learn how to do everything. This one is a little easier. So far, it doesn't seem like there's no juggling of the elemental boons or anything that you have to deal with. So that already takes a lot of the complexity out of the battle. That, and they also give you more party members, because you only had 3 party members in Legend of Legacy. In this one, you're going to have up to 5, so that's way more bodies to fill the different roles that you need. Like, you really only need one person in the defense role, because when they choose to... It was the same way in Legend of Legacy. If you put one person in the defensive position, then any blocking move that they do counts for everybody. Like, they'll block for everybody else, and it's the same in this. And then, of course, like, maybe 1 or 2 people as healers and the rest doing damage. So you just, all in all, got more options. That and this one actually has a story, where Legend of Legacy, the story was like super bare bones. It was just like collect the elemental MacGuffins, fight the final boss kind of thing. Like, I don't remember there being much to it. This one actually seems to have more story to it, which kind of makes sense. They got Murayama to come in and write for it. Which, from the sounds of it, like the guilds that we went to, they said that to level up a guild, you have to essentially recruit people to it. So I have a feeling that, especially with Murayama writing it, that this is going to have kind of a character recruitment Suikoden thing going on with it, with the guilds, to get them powered up. But yeah, that was first day, going in blind. I'll probably take a few scans over, like some FAQs or some stuff, just to see if there's anything that I need to worry about or like really look out for. Or if, much like a Suikoden, I am going to have a guide off to the side to make sure that I find everybody to recruit, stuff like that. But yeah, we'll continue this tomorrow. As for right now, let me go ahead and give callouts, and then we'll end. So, Wabon, Kaz, Ragna, Nami, Jigs, Brogert. Thank you all for coming in and chatting with me while I play. And thank you to anybody else who may have been lurking and watching. It's always appreciated. Also, Ragna has used the redeem, so after we finish this, we'll be playing Octopath Traveler. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we will continue this tomorrow, same time, 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Check schedule below for what time that is in your area. And as for right now, let me... Wrong one. There we go.